moving, have a ball. Move Ball Community World Cup. Get moving, have a ball. Everyone together, big and small. Move Ball Community World Cup. Get moving, have a ball.
Good morning everyone, welcome to day 32 of the Move Ball Senior and Dementia Care Community World Cup. My name's Mark, hope you're all well. I'm just going to run you through what's going on in the World Cup. So probably a lot of us are feeling tired, another late night for England fans, and it was England versus Norway last night. It kicked off at 10 and it was a decent game. It was a tight game to start with. All the way through really, but a bit cagey in the first few minutes, and then Norway started to grow a little bit, get a bit on top, but they didn't really make the most of the chances. They didn't really create loads of chances, but they didn't make most of the chances to attack England and what looked like a vulnerable defence to start with. There was quite a few gaps. There was opportunities where they were 2v1 and they didn't really make the right decision. So I think England got away with it for a bit in the first 20 to 30 minutes, and then Norway's sort of, not pressure, but their possession of the ball and their actual willingness to go forward when they had the ball fairly quickly, it paid off for them with a goal in the 35th minute, I think it was. So they went 1-0 up. A bit of a lucky goal. I think it was supposed to be a cross, but it floated in, or powered into the back post, should I say. And then England came into the game, started to put the ball together nicely, and then in the last minute, just before half time, Anthony Gordon found space on the left, put a great ball in across to Bellingham. What a first touch by Bellingham to come around the defender, create that space and finish it with his left foot. Brilliant. So it was 1-1 at half time. And then we went through the second half. There was chances, there was penalties ruled out, there was headers, shots that hit the crossbar. It was quite a good second half. Again, England rode their luck in sections, but then they could have had a penalty and they had a couple of chances as well. So finished 1-1 in the 90 minutes, and then it went on to extra time, and then we had Bellingham on the spot, scoring, right place, right time. Or you say that, but he did a great follow-up from a long shot from Rodgers. Keeper pushed it into Bellingham's path, and then Bellingham scored. So England then managed to hold on. They went 5 at the back and absorbed the pressure and defended well, and won 2-1 after extra time. So England are now through to the semis. So we're happy with that, and hopefully they can continue that good run of form. But Tuchel said the manager of England said after the match that he wasn't happy with the performance, and you can see why in some respects, but also I think that's great that the manager's calling them out and expecting higher standards. Sometimes in the past when we had Southgate, they were so happy to have got to the semi-final, whereas now Tuchel wants to take them that step further. And I think that's the right attitude to have, to try and improve over the next 3 or 4 days before the semi and see how they get on. And then in the next match at 2 a.m. Sunday morning, we had Argentina versus Switzerland. Another tight game. It was finished 1-1 in 90 minutes, and then Argentina scored 2 in extra time, so they won 3-1 overall. Switzerland had a man sent off, so that skewed the game a little bit, but I think from what I've seen on the highlights, it was quite tight and Argentina didn't create too much, but they obviously were too strong in the end and went on to win 3-1. So that completes the quarterfinals. The semi-finals start on Tuesday, so there's one match on Tuesday, and that is France v Spain, and then that's at 8 o'clock PM UK time, and then we've got on Wednesday 8 PM UK time is England versus Argentina. So what a great set of semi-finals. It's the first time in World Cup history that the top 4 ranked teams in the world are in the semi-finals, so can't wait for that. Can't wait for the France-Spain game. That'd be really, really tight. And then obviously England-Argentina, massive game. So looking forward to that. In the predictions leaderboard, we've got Rivermead Court Care Home on 62, and Arbury Residential on 55. So there's still 7 points between the two, and it is still, you know, possible for Arbury to win just about, but we'll see. Maybe Rivermead can hold on, maybe Arbury can catch them. Get your predictions in. I don't mind when you do it. It's obviously Sunday today. There's no matches today, no matches tomorrow or Monday. So then just get your predictions in for Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll see how you get on with your scores. And then on to the challenges. So we've got Rivermead Court, obviously smashing their challenges again. Brilliant. And then the challenge for today, all you're going to do, you're going to have a ball and you're going to try and balance it on your palm without it moving for 3 seconds, and then try and do it on the other one for 3 seconds. And again, so you have to, that one wouldn't have counted, I would have dropped it. You have to just try and catch it, balance, throw and catch and balance, throw, catch, balance. So has to sit still for 3 seconds, same again. And then I dropped it. How many of them can I do in 30 seconds and then pass it on to the next person? How many can you do as a group?
Move Ball Community World Cup. Get moving.